Linda Vera Roethlisberger, The Path of Intuition. Human consciousness has continuously shifted over the past centuries, away from the world as it is and towards the world as we have created it with the help of modern-day technologies. We are increasingly inundated with data, so much that about 11 million sensory impressions are transmitted from the nerve cells to our brain per second. In that context, silence has long been a luxury. Our brain does in fact have sufficient storage capacity to receive and identify such quantities of data. However, the processing of data is a different story. According to current scientific research, we are only able to consciously perceive 40 to 60 impressions per second. Our consciousness filters out what it considers important. The majority of our perceptions are captured by our unconscious for self-protection, so that we do not become overwhelmed and maintain our ability to find our way around the world. Again and again, we experience how impulses from the unconscious seep into our daily consciousness, namely when an unerring feeling strikes us, guides us, encourages, or warns us, our intuition. Intuition is commonly defined as a sudden inspiration, a type of cognition that is neither suspecting, nor based on reflection, or mediumistic capability. As such, intuition is not necessarily popular with rationalists proper, who tend to relegate this type of unconscious intelligence as belonging to the realms of artists and fanaticists. In reality, however, intuition is not mystical at all, instead being based on a synthesis of conscious and unconscious knowledge, perceptions, and experiences. Like a compass, it guides us through life, empowering us to clearly assess people and issues in a matter of seconds to make decisions that demand more than pure logic. Our intuition is in deep connection with our true knowledge, with our nature, and with the past, present, and future. Let us learn to integrate them more into our lives, and let us open ourselves to the synthesis of a logical observation of our intuitive impulses and basic trust. This will allow us to find our way in the mire of millions of possibilities for ourselves and for the benefit of all. Intuition is never related to us alone, but is always connected to the collective unconscious through its unconscious part. And that is ultimately what comprises its true value at a spiritual level. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. Don't let the noise of other opinions drown out your inner voice, and most important, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want. Steve Jobs.